Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel and the Tarot mini forecast this week for the air signs, and that's Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And I am using the new Mythic Tarot cards, and we'll see what's coming up. Hope you guys survived the eclipse that was yesterday, and that you're happy and well wherever you are. And if you want to catch me on Facebook Live, I've made a Facebook Live yesterday, so you can, I'm going to upload it here anyway, but you can check it out on my Facebook page at Divine Miracles. So here we go. Let's have a look at Aquarius first. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Okay, that was it. Aquarius. Alright, so this is a good start for having the new moon. You've got the Magician card here. And this is indicating that you may have been thinking about going in many different directions. And as you can see here, there's sort of like a crossroads. So perhaps that's where you're feeling at the moment. So in a life situation, there is a decision that needs to be made. Something that you already probably know the answer for. And maybe you're just sort of procrastinating a little bit. But this is saying this week you may come across the insight and you know, the extra intuition to actually push you through into a decision. Generally, the Magician also talks about someone who may come forward in your life who you perhaps don't always trust, as the Magician can be known as someone who's a little bit wily and you know, you're not too sure whether you can trust them. So it is talking about trusting yourself and your inner wisdom, knowing, you know, that you can always make the right decision. So even if it feels like it's the wrong thing to do, or a hard thing to do, that you know exactly what's right for you. And also to trust that feeling if you're not quite certain about someone. You know, trust that feeling, because you're getting a lot of messages. We've had a lot of changes happen, a lot of energy shifts with this, you know, a solar eclipse as well and the new moon. So trust those feelings that are coming in. Also, we're seeing the red here, and this always indicates to me that it's time for grounding. Maybe you've been doing a lot of meditation or maybe thinking about people. And sometimes when we do that, we actually do leave our physical body in a spiritual way. And sometimes it can be difficult to get back into it. And with this, we may start feeling physical symptoms of being run down or just feeling over fatigued. So if that's you, just make sure that you're grounding yourself by going outside in nature, you know, having salt baths, or also just imagining that you've got these amazing roots growing from the bottom of your feet right down to the center of the earth to anchor yourself in there. Okay? So even though you're at a crossroads, don't worry. The insight is coming, or more information is coming for you, so you can make a decision. Okay, so that's the message for Aquarius. So that's a good start for you know, this week. And Gemini. Okay, Gemini. All right, Gemini, the 10 of Wands. So you've been feeling a little bit worn out. You've been, you know, there's a lot on your plate. There's a lot of things that you need to do. And it feels perhaps like there's not enough time to finish everything. This is saying that, you know, perhaps you're worrying that little bit too much, or there's been a situation around you which has worried you. So it's time now to try your best to detach yourself from any drama. Because as you can see here, this person is stuck in the middle of all of this. And that could be what's going on with you too. You feel stuck in the middle of perhaps a family situation or a work situation where there's perhaps conflict. But it's showing you that there is a way forward. Perhaps now you're not really noticing that or seeing that. It just feels very overwhelming for you. And try not to let yourself panic too much. There's a feeling that there's a little bit of panic rising inside, a little bit of nervousness or anxiety, about what's going to happen, when's it going to happen, how's it going to happen, how you're going to get rid of this situation and all of that. And so it becomes an overthinking process. And, you know, when you're overthinking, you can't sleep properly either, you know. And so this is saying try not to be too hard on yourself. You know, allow things to start to shift on their own. Detach yourself from any dramas around you because it's clearly weighing you down. And sometimes we take on other people's energy, you know, that we don't need. And, you know, this is a reminder to you to say to yourself, if there is any energy that's not my own, I'm now asking it to leave. And, you know, you can thank the universe or the angels for helping you to do that as well. Okay? Try not to let yourself get run down. There's a lot of things from people's past that have been coming up, and, you know, it's time to release those as well. You know, when you're starting to think about something or overthink about something, take that step back and say, am I, you know, is this really for me to decide? Is this really my situation? And if it is your situation, then say to yourself, there's going to be a clear answer, but I'm not going to find that answer if I keep on worrying about it. Okay? Try your best to detach from the situation, and there will be success with this. Okay, just follow your instincts, and all the air signs, or everyone's signs, you know, your instincts are really heightened at the moment, so to trust and follow them as well. Okay, so that was for Gemini. And for Libra, here we go. Libra, oh, look at this. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. And this is saying that, you know, you've reached a point in your life where things are going to start to shift more abundantly for you. There's been situations, just like most of the air signs, where there's a lot of worry, panic and concern, maybe even some legal issues as well that have been, you know, very upsetting. But you've managed things really well. You've balanced things really well within yourself, and you're going to start to see some massive changes happening where money is coming in, abundance is coming in, and in some cases this may be like a will or something inherited, which means that you're going to be able to look after people for time to come. This also indicates that's the sort of person that you are. You want things in order to help other people as well, and you need to keep focusing on that. The more that you have, the more that you're able to give other people. Open up your arms to receive, and don't feel, you know, you're not worthy. So sometimes when we're not receiving abundance, it's because there is a worthiness issue going on where we feel, you know, nothing good ever happens to us, or every time we do something, then, you know, something changes or something causes a problem. And this is saying to you, try not to allow your mind to wander away with you. Keep on saying, I'm very grateful for the abundance in my life. I'm grateful to be able to give to other people. I'm open to receiving, and I'm open to any opportunities coming my way to allow abundance into my life. This is saying that your mediumship abilities are also really, really strong now. You may be receiving a lot of messages from Spirit. And again, just make sure that the messages are positive. If anything negative is coming in or you're doubting yourself, imagine that the angels are there pushing that away. You know, ask them to do that. Only that from the light to come forward for you. But pay attention to your dreams as well, as they're very symbolic and bringing you a lot of different messages too. So a really good week, or an interesting week for the air signs. A lot of decisions to make, a lot of things that may be weighing heavily on your mind. And now is the time to lift that away from you. You know, detract any energy that's not your own, and accept that there's something better on the horizon, something different and something new, and something also unexpected for you as well. Okay, try to stay positive. I know it can be difficult, but hopefully you'll have an awesome week, and thanks so much for joining me. And until the next time, wishing you every happiness, and goodbye for now. Bye.